Many of you know me as Mars. I have walked many paths within your lives. And in some of them, you may be my superior, my friend, or an enemy even. But it's important that you remove the image you have of me and just listen. And see me now as Mars, the shaman. I have seen things many do not know exist or could even comprehend. You think you know darkness. You think the worst thing you have ever seen a body on the sidewalk. A scream that cut off too fast. The look in a man's eyes right before he becomes a monster. You think that was the bottom. It wasn't. That's just the floor of a house built over an infinite pit. I was already broken when I went looking. That's the part I need you to understand. I didn't stumble into this like some wide-eyed acolyte burning candles and asking for signs. I had already watched a man beg for his mother while he bled out in a parking lot. I had already held a weapon I didn't recognize as my own hand. I had already swallowed enough poison to kill my name, my past, my hope. So when I turned to the drugs and the occult, I wasn't searching for God, I was searching for something that could actually hurt me, and I found it. Not in a vision of fire or whispering angel, not in a book bound in skin or a circle drawn in ash. I found it in the gap between breaths and the space between one moment of awareness and the next. When you take what I took, the old mixtures, the ones that crack open the floor of reality like a dropped egg, you don't float upward or fall down, you fall sideways, and then you fall through the floorboards of sideways, and you keep falling until time stops pretending to be linear and just becomes a throat. That's when I saw it. Imagine something older than God, not in rebellion to God, not cast out by God, but older than the thought or concept of a God. Before the first word that could mean holy or mercy or light, there was only this teeth. When a hunger so complete that it doesn't even want, just gnashes, constant, endless HR that never closes because there is nothing final to bite down on, and yet it never stops trying. It grinds against itself, against nothing, against the memory of things that had died, yet it will devour death. Let that land on you when there's nothing left alive, nothing left to suffer, nothing left to rot. When the last star's gone cold and the last ghost has forgotten its own name, this thing will still be there. And it will eat the act of dying itself. It will eat the silence after the last sound. And it will eat the darkness after the last light. It will eat the void until there is not even absence left. The demons you've heard about, the devils with their thrones and their contracts and their little kingdoms of torment, they don't worship this thing. They don't serve it. They flee from the thought of it. They can't speak its name. Not because it's forbidden, not because the name would shatter the part of them that still believes in order. Even in evil order. Even chaos has a shape. This thing has no shape, only teeth. Only the gnashing. I should have died when I saw it, or gone mad, or become a hollow thing that walks and talks and never truly wakes up. And in a way I did all three. But here's the cruel joke the universe played on me. I was already so broken, so full of my own violence and grief and chemical ruin, that when I looked into that endless maw, I didn't shatter, I nodded like recognizing, like I chose to stay, I chose to hunger, I chose to let it see me back, and that was my mistake. Not the drugs, not the occult, not even the darkness I was chasing. The mistake was thinking that because I had already died inside, I had nothing left to lose. But you can always lose more. That thing doesn't just take your mind or your soul, it takes the certainty that you ever had a mind or a soul to begin with. It takes the memory of yourself as a witness. It grinds those bones too. So here I am, still breathing, still seeing it when I close my eyes, still hearing the gnashing when the room goes quiet. This is not a cautionary tale. And I am not a teacher, nor am I a prophet. I am just a man who walked in the mouth of the thing that will eat at the end of everything, and came back with nothing to say except, don't look for it. Don't think you can handle it because you've already been through. Hell is a waiting room compared to what waits between the ticks of the clock. And if you ever hear a sound like teeth grinding against teeth when there is nothing in the room with you, do not follow it! Do not name it! Do not even let yourself believe you are curious! Walk away! Stay in the light you think is too simple. Stay in the pain you think you understand, because once the thing knows you've seen it, it doesn't chase you. It doesn't need to. It just waits. Because it is patient in a way that makes eternity look like a blink. And one day, when you're old, when you're tired, when you think the worst has already happened, you'll hear that gnashing again. And this time, you'll realize it was never outside you. It was always the shape of the hole where you used to be. And when you finally die, that's when the chewing begins.